Good morning, good afternoon, or good day, depends on where you're going from. Sorry, I'm losing a bit of hair there. Oh, that's better. Right. This is Adam Christopher Chaplin, the founder of Define Dig. I'm in Hannah at the moment. I promise not to play with my microphone too much on this podcast, like they all do. I'm in Hannah at the moment, and we're just sorting out the tech for Dig Chain. Obviously, property's waiting to go on to Dig Chain. So let me give you an update first. Right, let's get the rubbish out the way first. There's always some rubbish somewhere, so here's the first bit of rubbish. I'm not going to die. I have a type of blood cancer that, although it's not curable, it is manageable. Okay, so that's why I put on so much weight, and that's why I've been feeling so tired recently. However, this week I've been to the hospital and had literally, I think, 8 pints drained off so far, so I've got about 30 kilos of extra blood all over the place in me. So when that's off, it's manageable. I'm not going to die, but it had been making me feel very tired and very weak, and obviously I look a bit like a balloon. However, I've already lost 8 kilos, I think, and feeling very good, very positive. So this is not the cancer you die from, all right, or I'm not going to die from anyway. And even if I did die from it, the bottom line is there are other people waiting to step in the shoes and carry on with the project. Right, so let me give you an update on Dig, on the happier stuff. Right, some really good things happening with Dig, right? Dig is its own chain, as I've said before, which is important because it's going to have lots of different types of real estate on it. Now, I'm going to Phuket in less than a week and a half, starting to load on the Thailand properties first. They will be $1 million, $2 million properties, $3 million properties. There will also be fractional properties done on NFTs as well, and that will all be going on to the Dig Chain DApp, which is the work for the DApp. The background work is finished. We are retesting chains, the Dig Chain, because it's quite a complicated build because we have quite a few different types of token on there for different types of real estate. But the bottom line is, we have been working on this non-stop, all right, all the time to get this correct. For those who know anything about tech, real tech, you may have heard of a company called TeamViewer, for instance. TeamViewer now is used by, well, hundreds of millions of people probably. I was there when it started 14 years ago. It took about 7 years to get traction. Real things in tech sometimes take time. If people want to run away with the money like they do in crypto, or a lot of people do in crypto, and then yes, that would be a scam. We stay the course, we build what we said we're going to build, and we make it work. All right, so hold on to your tokens, buy more. Now, I can honestly say, hand on heart, we've got some big names going onto the chain, some really big names. And it's going to make a big difference for property sales globally. And Thailand been very receptive because it obviously goes on, we have the Dig Chain and then it goes on as an NFT. But the overall picture is we're going to have properties from about $30,000, which are fractional properties, all the way up to $6 or $7 million in Thailand. And I'm going to spend the next month there while I'm there getting my treatment, going to see the developers I know there and putting their properties on there and getting them big exposure then to the higher value crypto investors, if you will. So for those that thought Dig was dead in the water, thank you again for all your negative comments, but it's far from dead in the water, and we will have some property on there that you'll be able to see and buy within, at the most, a max in a month, and then we will start loading up the API properties. What that actually means is I can go to a property company like Rightmove, for instance, and we can get all their property and we can put it on Dig Chain all in one go. Okay? API all in one go. So the build is huge. It's the same as the Traveller build, it's just as complicated, but it's been a challenge. Building your own chain is a whole new level of tech. I'm not claiming that I'm at that level of tech, but Jacob, although he's socially different, he's also a very talented fellow when it comes to tech. He might not be the, how can I put this, the most graceful guy on Twitter, and he may be a little terse sometimes, but he certainly knows his shit, and I trust him implicitly. So he's doing a great job. We just haven't got him in charge of PR. That's not his thing, all right? I have been a bit absent recently due to my sickness, so We're now fully back on track. I'm mega positive, feeling really happy about this. I never was into making a crypto that was just going to be an exchange of money, because I always knew at some time the CBDC was going to come in. And when the CBDC comes in, okay, Bitcoin's going to survive as a store of wealth. There'll be a few others, but unless you built a system that uses crypto and can use CBDC and your own tokenized system and a real blockchain system, you've got nothing. All you've got is a casino. So we've taken the hard and the bumpy road when we could have taken the nice and soft road. All right, we spent an awful lot more on it than we've taken, but we've absolute confidence in Dig, total confidence. We're getting a huge amount of reactions off big developers now that want to go on, because one of the things with property in each country is it becomes complicated to record it, and this makes the whole thing very simple for the client. I'm not saying the programming is simple, but it makes it very simple and very trustworthy for the client. So that's DigChain. That's me feeling much better. I'm losing weight again. There's nothing that's going to happen to me unless I do something stupid like jump off a cliff, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. Thank you all for your support. I've had a lot of messages, and I'll see you in Thailand soon, the new developers. The other developers, I will see you in UK in 3 months, and I will be going to Dubai on the way to set that up. Here's an inside bit of information for you. Now, don't get too excited because it's just come through. All right, so I'm going to tell you now, but I don't want everybody whinging on the groups later, but there's a very large group that wants to buy DeFi offers, $1 billion group. Now, if that happens, we will set a price for the token before it goes through, and everybody will have a wonderful time. They're $1 billion company. It's exactly what they're looking for. We built it properly. It's not just a token that just carries wealth. It's programmable. It's peer-to-peer. Each one can have a shop on, which to you might sound boring, but if you're in finance and you want to put shops all over the world, and you want to record that all over the world on a blockchain, and you want to move wealth all over the world, it's perfect. So, although it's been a bit of a weird week, it's been the best week of my life because I've found out now what was wrong with me, which is great because I can fix it. We've also had a big offer in for DeFi, which we're assessing at the moment, and we've also got Dig now that's going to start moving. So yes, it's taken longer than we wanted it to. Of course it is. I'd like it done yesterday. I'd like it to the moon, but we are doing it and we are carrying on, and we will get there. What a lot of people don't realise is I started Traveller, and I'm not involved with Traveller now, but I started Traveller 7 years ago. 7 years ago. All right. Now I know we all want to go to the moon on our tokens, and that's what we all want as well. But the only way we're going to get there now is by building a system that works, that people use, and it's credible. All right. The developers are wetting their pants over Dig. I've been invited. All the accommodation I've got to go to over the next 6 weeks is all free on the resorts that we're going to put on there. So really good things ahead. Thanks for your time. Stay positive. Don't listen to negative, because negative gives you nothing. We've got so much done, I can't even tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you one more thing before I say goodbye. Securities and Exchange Commissions in America, if you can't get the license, then you're not going to be able to operate. We have the system that gives us the license now. And we've partnered with, which I'll explain in the next video. So listen, I'm alive, I'm well. We're still developing. We will get there. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Bye-bye. See you soon, Thailand.